Hi, this is Henning from Product Management TwinCAT again about TwinCAT C++. In this video, we are about to have a short, brief look into the online change capabilities of TwinCAT C++ modules. Therefore, we need another project than the other short videos. So I have opened already a new TwinCAT project, and we are still starting on the C++ node with a version C++ project. And now we are starting with the TwinCAT module class which is online changeable. And then we are observing some differences to the other important. Still, we have we could go to the module to the cycle update. So we still have the usual C++ cycle update methods, which with the M counter you are aware of already, but we also have the perform and prepare online change methods. These are predefined and are actually the two hooks we are providing for doing an online change. So an online change takes place as in the PLC during runtime without stopping the system. In contrast to the PLC, as a C++ developer, you have the capabilities of actually deciding which data needs to taken over from one version to the other version. So you need to prepare your code for actually doing an online change. First of all, the prepare online change is called. This is called for actually storing some data which is then able to be mapped to the new module. Afterwards, the perform online change is called, and therefore you could rely that the old object version is already set to the save op state. So no cycle update calls are getting called anymore, and that means no data is able to change. Within a PID controller or so, you are then still able to gather from the old module the values into the new module here. You are able to define different versions right here. So we have version 1 right now here. We could do something like a publish modules for setting that version and remaining that version. And we could maybe have another version, and this one is maybe already doing something else. It is subtracting instead of adding. Of course, what I forget is that we need to enable the signing again. Need to look up shortly the name of the certificate we already have created beforehand. That moment. And then we should publish that again with the version 1, otherwise it can't work. First rebuild and then publish takes place. Then we are putting that to 2, and in 2 we are again. So 1 is now the version which is decrementing, and 2 is the version which is incrementing. We are actually publishing that. And in the end, we have that 2 versions provided. Now we need an instance. We need again a task. We need to have that task on the isolated core. And then we assign that task to the module, and we are able to set that into run mode. And as you could see here, we have now the second version, which is incrementing actually into run mode. So we are incrementing right now. And then we are able by this tab here to choose another version. And this now brings you, so we have currently the version 2 enrolled and now changing to that one. And we have changed this. And what you could see is that we are actually decrementing because the first version is executed. This is a whole magic about the online change capabilities of TwinCAT. Thanks. Bye.